This is for the people that clench their jaw at night, they're grinding their teeth, jaw pain and tension in the morning when they wake up. And this tension isn't just about your bite, isn't just about misalignment. There's a hidden connection of your voice, your creativity, and the truths that you've been wanting to speak, but you're holding yourself back. Today, we're going over the hidden connection between jaw tension and suppressed creative expression. I'm very excited to dive in this topic, explore a little of my own thinking on this, and kind of share that with you guys. So stay tuned. Hi, my name is Tripit, and I bridge physiology, modern medicine, and traditional Chinese medicine to help people reclaim their energy, their vitality, and their creative voice again. This jaw tension, particularly the masseter muscle that goes from inside here down to here, is one of the strongest muscles in the body, but it is also like a physical lock that forms whenever your emotions feel unsafe to be expressed in the environment that you're in. So, today we're exploring a little on releasing this armor lock and releasing your primal voice and allowing your creativity to fully flow without being blocked up. Going a little over the physiology, the masseter muscle is one of the strongest muscles in your body because it helps you chew your food properly. When you clench your jaw a lot, this muscle becomes pretty big and bulky in this region. This is why most women go get Botox in this region so that it slims down and it atrophies, so it's not being used as much because what Botox is, that's what it does. It'll atrophy the muscle. But when you have chronic jaw tension, it is like a strong protector of your body. It locks when emotions are deemed unsafe to be able to be expressed to the environment that you're in. Your fight and flight response is super relevant in your jaw tension also. And so nervous system regulation, your jaw clenches to prevent you from crying, from screaming, or even from confrontation with your family, your coworkers, life in general, acquaintances and randoms that you meet on the street. This is a temporary survival mechanism, but it becomes chronic physical, sorry, it becomes a chronic physical mask when we are chronically suppressing our voice and what we truly want to say. Bruxism, I'm probably not saying this right, but is often misdiagnosed as purely a mechanical issue or a misalignment in the jaw and completely ignores the nervous system suppression that happens of your emotional expression that is trying to be expressed but isn't quite, you aren't quite able to do it. And I've worked with countless of patients that wake up with daily jaw soreness to the point of either breaking their teeth and or having headaches, really bad headaches, turning into migraines. Um, and they think that it's just stress and or it's just a misalignment of the teeth, so then they'll go to the dentist and things of that nature. But when we explore this emotional expression, part of what jaw tension actually is, we see that their jaw is literally looking to be released in the form of finally saying what they want to say and not holding back words that they didn't feel safe enough saying. Their nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to fully relax and let go so that those muscles can fully relax and let go at the same time. Let's tie in a bit of TCM in here because you know that's going to happen. The liver meridian and the stagnation of creative fire. From a TCM perspective, traditional Chinese medicine, for those who are new, the liver meridian governs smooth qi flow and blood flow within the body, tightly linked to the jaw and throat and the eyes and emotions and anger and frustration and a bunch of different things with the liver. But we're going to focus more on the jaw and throat today. The emotional connection that comes with the liver is the frustration, anger, suppressed personal vision manifests in your jaw as tension and or pain. It's like think of it as like an energetic dam that's holding your truth, which creates a barrier in what we call a wood element, which is the liver. Representing growth, creative birth is what the wood element is. So this is creating a lock and a barrier to that energy if you're not able to fully express it. So, another way of thinking of this, when the liver's energy is congested, isn't able to flow properly, and it stagnates in your body somewhere and or in your liver, it manifests physically in the jaw and throat. There's a wording or saying in TCM called plum pit chi. So that's when like you feel a lump in your throat and you aren't able to talk. The blocked chi is literally preventing ideas from moving from your mind to the world. Your creative flow becomes stuck in your body and it'll become stuck in different ways in different people. But another way is the plum pit chi, where you feel this um, mass or just closing of the throat around your throat. Is because you're so frustrated and it doesn't know where else to go, that it creates this disharmony within the body and or in your jaw. And if you do this year after year, day after day, week after week, and it becomes a chronic thing that you're conditioning your body to do constantly, there's a psychological cost that comes with this, and that is harming your body. Holding back words stores energy in the body somewhere. Creating tension in the jaw could be one, hips is another area, or it could manifest in a variety of different symptoms. But it does stay in your body. So we need to create healthy ways of getting this energy out of your body, even if you're unable to say what you need to say or creatively do what you need to do in that moment. Um, there is also a strong connection with the jaw and pelvic floor. Tension in the face creates a secondary lock in the creative core and the sexual energy in itself, because literally we're one big organism and everything in our body is connected, and fascia is the linking organ that is connecting every part of our body to the other part. And the jaw becomes this fortress guarding that happens. Sorry, the jaw tension then becomes this fortress that's guarding the vulnerability in us in the most authentic form, in the most authentic, artistic, creative flow that can come out. So, we're gonna go through a little exercise here. You're gonna place your hand gently over your jaw and notice how your teeth meet. Is there a space in between? Are some teeth touching and some are not? And see how tight this muscle is in your jaw. This is the body holding back, not just muscle tension, but a story your body hasn't been allowed to tell in a safe environment. My favorite part here is debunking some of these trends that you see all around you currently with jaw tension, okay? Mouth guards. All my dentists are going to hate me for this, but okay, love a mouth guard if you're clenching to the point of breaking your teeth. Okay, that's all it's going to prevent to do. It isn't going to fix the jaw tension and or make it better. It's just trying to protect your teeth. That's it. Botox. Oh my God, the amount of people I see in my clinic that are like, oh, I was considering Botox for my jaw tension. And I'm like, why? You're going to atrophy that muscle to the point where like it might be hard to chew your food, or like it's going to exhaust you even more to chew your food. Understandable from a aesthetic position of wanting to atrophy and slim down the face. So if that's what you're doing it for, go for it. Dental fixes also are a temporary situation. They're kind of just more focusing on the teeth and or like Botox silencing the symptom, and they're not freeing your creative expression again of what we just talked about. Um, we're trying to shift the perspective from fixing the bite to liberating your voice, being able to feel emotionally regulated and safe to say the words that you want to say, either through word form or artistic creative flow. So let's do a little awareness guiding thing again. What is going to help kind of is like simple jaw exercises, opening, stretching, nervous system regulation, things like humming, um, and allow this, or like physiological sigh is a really other good one to like fully let out that pent up energy. And then feel the difference between the functional jaw and expressive jaw, like the functional lock that's happening versus when you're feeling more creatively open and able to say what you actually are intending to say. So try slowly opening your jaw right now and letting out a little hum and or a physiological sigh. So you can go like ah, ah, or and kind of notice that tension in the jaw kind of melt away just a small bit. This is more than just pain relief, it's getting your life back, but also reclaiming your voice and your energy and finding ways to regulate your nervous system because that is one of the most important things that I am teaching everyone that comes and sees me. So, for my creatives out there, next time you feel a creative block, see if there is tension in your jaw. By helping release that tension, you might find your creative, expressive voice again, and your jaw and throat feel more relaxed. Ideas flow a little bit more from your mind to your body to the world, and jaw relaxation isn't like a quick fix type of thing. It's a key to suppressed creative identity and finding that flow with life again. And yeah, physiological sigh, humming even with your closed mouth, it all is to simulate the vagus nerve, allowing your body to switch from the sympathetic go, go, go drive to the parasympathetic, which is the rest, digest, repair, allowing your body to feel the parasympathetic nerve stimulation a little bit more than the sympathetic, what is conditioned in our society these days. And switching, like creating a new pathway in your body from having the default setting of sympathetic to then creating a parasympathetic nervous system stronger so that that's the default rather than the other one. And this takes practice and some time. So this isn't going to happen overnight, just like any healing, really. So every time your jaw clenches, just think that it's asking you to notice what you're holding back, what you're not saying, what you're not expressing. And releasing it isn't vanity or comfort. It's you reclaiming a part of your story, your art, your voice, your identity, and start small with this. Practice daily because practice makes perfect. And watch your creative fire return. And do it in a safe environment where you feel safe to express your certain truths that feel scary out in the big world. And or you can journal if another way of letting it out of your body instead of holding it. There's other ways of going about it. You can paint, you can draw, you can find a creative expression, a creative hobby that kind of puts that energy into a different outlet instead of just keeping it in your body and storing it in your body. I think I've yapped for long enough. So if this resonated, comment below. Do you feel tension in your jaw right now? And what do you think you are holding back? I read and reply on the comments. Subscribe for more. videos on bridging modern medicine, physiology, TCM, nervous system regulation, life updates, and some wisdom to unlocking your full creative and energetic human body potential. Bye for now.